All right, so you capture the frag. You want to give us a rundown of what videos went up this week?
Okie dokie, my friends. Since you are all cheap bastards, I am obviously kidding, but really, you guys kind of suck. You only had 3 uploads this week. We had Assassin for Games, Metbobobo, and Unseen Trotter. So, Assassin for Games was playing SmackDown vs. Raw. Metbobobo was playing actually Resident Evil 5, which I thought was pretty cool. And then Unseen Trotter was taking a page out of my book and playing some old school Super Mario World. It was actually part 8.
You were about to say he was playing Let's Play Super Mario. I was just waiting
I was
for
just
you to
reading
say.
his title, man. I'm sorry.
Assassin for Games, here is my review. I know that you just got your Dazzle, but your quality needs improvement a lot. I know that you have improved your quality in your recent videos. You seem excited because you're doing the commentary, which makes it more entertaining. When your friend came on, you couldn't hear him very well, and the game audio was also echoey. Basically, I could hear the game audio coming from your microphone and coming from the video, which is not a good thing. You need to fix that. Also, you need to stop saying sub. Sub is not something that you say. Sub is not even a real word. It's subscribe. If you're even going to use the word subscribe, you should do it at the end of the video or one time during the video. You didn't know what you were about to say a lot. You asked too many questions, and you asked for too many comments. Just make the video entertaining, and people will watch, comment, and subscribe. Begging doesn't get you anywhere. I felt like you were begging a lot, and another bad thing is you didn't talk once about the gameplay or mention anything about wrestling related. I mean, the video was on SmackDown vs. Raw. You could have at least mentioned wrestling or the gameplay or something. All you did was talk about sub for sub, here's my friend, echo, 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 and there was a video. You need a new outro also. It's not very original to say assassin out. It's kind of like frag out. You need something original. Overall, you have potential, but you have lots of work. For your next commentary, I want to see you take notes down and then say stuff about what you wrote down. Stay on topic. Don't talk about sub for sub BS or any other sub. Don't ever say sub again. And also improve the quality.
Pretty much took most of the words out of my mouth.
Well, read your review out.
Okay, so I watched this video and like I watched it the whole way through and then I just wrote down notes. We'll start with the pros. For just getting your Dazzle, it's pretty decent quality. I don't know what program you're using to render, but you can make it widescreen.
Oh, actually, what he said he was using in the first video was Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, if you can look up a different program, or at least be able to render. Yeah, but in Pinnacle Studio 12, you can render in widescreen. That was the biggest issue I had with your video quality. Other than that, it's a Dazzle. Using a Dazzle myself, understand how difficult it is to get good quality, so I'm not going to really harp you that much. It's just what's in your budget. The audio quality, like when it wasn't echoing, aside from the echoing, was decent. So that's my list of pros. When you said Quest for Machinima, I was kind of looking at the computer really confused. I was like, wait, what? How do you, I don't understand what that is, and I think I've mentioned to you in the comments what my position is on the whole Quest for Machinima thing, so I'm not gonna restate what I already told you. Like I said, echoing volume, I don't like that. That was bad. The commentary was really influent. There was a lot of awkward pauses. It was like you just sit there for like 30 seconds. I don't know if you were thinking of something to say, or I don't really know what it was, but there was the little pauses here and there, and it was kind of irritating. You ran out of things to it's on the same topic. You really ran out of things to say several times, and especially when you say "that's that," I found that so irritating. I don't know what that was. It's just, "that's that," and then there's a 30-second pause, and then you talk about something else for 10 seconds, and then there's another 30-second pause. But really, I understand it. You're just starting out with your Dazzle. But my biggest tip to you is to give yourself a topic that you can talk about. It's okay if you still say and pause for like a second or two, but give yourself a big a big topic long enough to talk about for like 6 or 7 minutes, or at least 3/4 of the length of your commentary, and then have a little, maybe a little punch at the end, like a little small topic as well if you need to. But other than that, like I said, it's a good start, but you definitely have a lot of work to do, and I'm looking forward to seeing you improve.
All right, our first one down, and I don't think we were too mean on anybody. If we were
No,
too mean,
I tried to be as like I could have reamed him out for 20 minutes for all the things that he did wrong, but I was like, no, he's not going to learn from that, and the whole point that we make Capture the Frag is to learn.
so now we're on to Metbobobo. I just love that name. Metbobobo. Okay, anyway. And Metbobobo.
Okay, that's enough.
Bobobobo.
You want to go first again?
Yeah, I'll go first because I have a whole thing written here. First off, I love your voice. There's something about it. I just don't know what there is about your voice, but something about your voice, just have that commentator voice that I like. I don't know why. I also like the blank opening where you're like, "Oh, you guys want a gameplay? Oh yeah. Oh, oops, here's a gameplay." And I like that you're playing something other than the normal stuff people upload. You're not playing Call of Duty, or you're not playing SmackDown, or you're not playing crap that we see all the time. It was a brand new video. One thing I will mention is turn the game volume down because it was very hard to hear you. The game volume was a little loud and it was kind of hard to hear you. Obviously, fix the size of the video. The video size is a little square on the screen. We could barely see it, but I'm sure you already know that. But the size was okay because I actually enjoyed the commentary, so that didn't really detract from the video. I still thought it was entertaining even though the size of the video was pretty bad. You got off to a roll at the start, but you should be more confident in your commentary. You ran out of things to talk about halfway through, and I think you went away from the microphone or something a couple times, and that does not sound professional when you are recording a commentary. One thing you did mention in the video is that you want to do a lot of dual commentaries, but what I would suggest is that you need to get good on your own before you can get good at dual commentaries, because if you're not good at talking to yourself, how are you going to be good talking to other people? Just my opinion. There's not much else to say about this. I like it, but there are many things that you can improve. Get better quality, write stuff down to talk about, turn the game volume down. Like I said, stop leaving the microphone. I like the sound of your voice, and I think you have potential, but just improve on those little things.
Like I said, I didn't really have time to go through the whole video. Like I just put it up, and then I had other stuff that I had to upload on those days to worry about. But I did watch the first couple minutes. Your audio quality seems okay. You know, like it's not excellent. It's not a snowball mic, but for what you have, like he explained the way he records to me, and it's honestly, like he puts so much effort into videos, and that's what I dig, people. That's what I dig.
Explain it to me, because I don't know how. He never told me how
he
he
like
records.
records it. He records it to a cassette from a VCR, and then uses that cassette like to a DVD thing, and like on his computer. It's a really long, complicated process.
So
And he explained it to me.
it's basically like recording a Dazzle.
It's like recording a Dazzle, but in 6 different steps. Like even him putting up video is a lot of effort. But like Tony said, it's hard to watch something that's not even half your screen, and like just get even a free editing program, like one that, as long as you can edit the aspect ratio and the sound, you should be all right. Like Tony said, you had a lot at the start. You had a lot of charisma to your voice. I don't know what it was. You just sounded happy and like you wanted to do the commentary. It's not like you felt like you had to, which is a quality in commentaries now, because people think, oh, I need to make a commentary today because I want people to find me and I want to get money, so I'm going to talk like this the whole time just because I feel like I have to, you know. But yeah, for what I watched, that's really my only 2 things. Like you were definitely I don't know. You felt like you had interesting things to say, and I really like that you did Resident Evil 5 and not. I understand that. Um, what was I saying? I understand that SVR is not really common, but it's common for us, and I just liked that you deviated, and I liked you trying to be original because that's how people get noticed is they do something different, and being different is always a plus.
Okay, so for Unseen Trotter, first off, the video lags way, 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 way too much. And another negative is you shouldn't show that you're using an emulator. It kind of makes it seem a little low budget, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people use emulators, but they don't show that they're using the emulators. And it's okay, I guess, but I don't know. Another thing is that you use save states a lot during the video. You would jump off a cliff, then you'd come back. You jump off a cliff, you'd come back. You jump off a cliff, you'd come back. Same save state over and over and over. I don't know if people enjoy that kind of thing, but personally, I don't enjoy that kind of thing. If you're going to play, try and play without save states. I honestly like seeing people going through the pain, trying to beat the game over and over and over, because that's just enjoyable to me to watch people's trials and tribulations of, God, I can't beat this, and then they get really pissed off, and then they go kill people and end up on the 6 o'clock news, but we'll save that for something else. And about the audio, I honestly did not hear one word that you said. Sounded like you had a bag of marbles in your mouth and they exploded and you kept talking with marbles in your mouth. I'm not being mean. I just couldn't hear a word you were saying. I'm sorry. That's my honest opinion. Fix the audio and the lag of the video and be more excited while playing. Like I told the others, write some stuff down so you know what you want to talk about.
My biggest my biggest concern with Unseen Trotter's videos, you sounded like you were about to kill yourself. You sounded like you were on the edge of a building and you're just like, okay, well, let me take this microphone, play some video games for 10 minutes, and then jump. It's just, A thing with me and commentators is you have to sound like you're enjoying what you do. You can't, even if you're talking about the most interest, you can be talking about like how it turns out that Switzerland turns out they have 67,000 nukes and they're all going to shoot us down in 3 days. Like, it could be the most interesting, mind-boggling topic, but if you talk like this, I'm gonna X out, and you could have 100 and no Call of Duty gameplay. I'm not gonna watch it because you sound boring. And that's pretty much what happened here. Like, I watched a minute and I was just like, this dude needs therapy. Like, he needs a hug. I don't know. Just next commentary you do, try to sound a little bit happier. I don't know if it was just late at night or you had a bad day, but put a smile on, man. Be happy. Go have some candy. Get a hug. You know what? I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. You're a good kid.